இந்தியாவிலேயே அதிக கரண்ட் பில் கட்டக்கூடிய பெட்டி கடை தமிழ்நாட்டில் தான் இருக்கு. TANGEDCO is running a debt of more than 1,60,000 crores. 2.38 lakh tons of coal is missing.
You know, someone very wisely said that doing the wrong is not the only crime, but hiding the wrong and misleading the right is also a big crime. So we keep pointing out electricity, we say Adani, TNEB, we say Adani. But when someone in the highest authority in our state says that, do you know what a great job the government is doing? Namma Tamil Nadu vande electricity rates vande are the least, most kami. And for that the people should be very happy. Compared to any other part of the country, Tamil Nadu offers the least electricity prices is what we were told by Chief Minister Stalin. We understood that, but then you said, hold on, that is a very good marketing line. The truth is something else. Numbers came out, facts came out, statistics shocked us. Write me on what grounds has he said that Tamil Nadu is giving the least billing, and on what grounds do you say he's absolutely misleading every single person in Tamil Nadu?
The Department of Information Public Relations, DIPR, they are the ones who give press releases for the government. They came up with the press release on December 16th. In fact, just a week after we started raising this issue of how Adani's corruption and other corruption has raised our electricity tariff. They came up with the press release saying that Tamil Nadu has the least electricity tariff in the entire country when it comes to domestic consumption. So this was their statement. Number two, they had said that when it is about 100 units, up to 100 units, they are giving it free. And for people more than 100 units, on the average, they are paying an electricity bill of rupees 113. Now you tell me how much electricity bill you are paying. Is it 113? So above 100 units, they are not talking about people below 100 units. They are saying above 100 units, people on the average pay only 113 rupees as electricity bill. We know that how people's electricity tariff has increased over the last 3-4 years. People who are paying 1,000 rupees are now paying 1,600 and so on. 2,000 are paying now 3,000 rupees. We are seeing it. So what we decided to do is that in this press release, they had quoted someone called Arvind Warrier. They said, there is this person called Arvind Warrier. It is that person who has analyzed and released it. It's not the DMK who is saying it. It's not the Tamil Nadu government who is saying it. But it was some Arvind Warrier. So we thought he must be some research scholar. He must be some electricity expert or something like that. We found that he is a person in Twitter having 4,000 followers who is a supporter of DMK. And he has basically taken out this data from the Central Electricity Authority and he has put out a map saying that for up to 100 units, Tamil Nadu is the lowest. Which is true. Up to 100 units per month. Tamil Nadu pays the lowest, has the lowest of 113 rupees. So this 113 rupees is not for more than 100 units. It is for up to 100 units per month. Because we have a bi-monthly bill. So 100 units per month means 200 units for 2 months. And out of that 100 units is free. And for the other 100 units, you have to pay 225 rupees. So when you calculate it for per month, it is 113 rupees. So this is the calculation. Now when it comes to the other, like 200 units per month, 400 units per month, we saw that, Central Electricity Authority collects this tariff from all the states and they have published data for each and everything. இது எல்லாத்தையும் நாங்கள் கன்சாலிடேட் பண்ணி எடுத்து ரேங்க் பண்ணி we came up with a very detailed report of 92 pages comparing Tamil Nadu's electricity tariff with all other states. 100 units domestic consumption, number one. We credit the government for it. It's a good thing. A lot of poor people are definitely benefited out of it. But when it comes to 200 units per month, we were in the 4th place in 2020. Today we are in the 9th place, which means 8 other states are charging less than us. When it comes to 400 units, our rank was somewhere around 10,000, now it has dropped to 18th. When it comes to 600 units, we have slipped to 25th place.
Oh.
When it came to 800 units or 1000 units, we have slipped to 29th and 30th place. We were around 15 in 2020. We have slipped to the 30th place. Which means there are 29 states above us who are
Able to
charging
offer much better rates to the public.
So states and union territories. There are a total of 37 states and union territories. So out of 37, you are ranked 9, 18, 24, 29 and 30 for the rest of the things. So you know that if you are, for example, your tariff, if you have it as, let's say, 600 units or so, you are charged around 7 rupees. So you have to pay around 4,200 rupees per month. Is it anywhere close to 113 rupees? So if you look at all these things, it is extremely clear that we are one of the states who are charging either a medium tariff or high or very high tariff. Number two, when it comes to commercial consumption, even for a small shop, for a shop that uses 300 units per month, we are in the 37th position. There is no state behind us. All the states are less than us. இந்தியாவிலேயே அதிக கரண்ட் பில் கட்டக்கூடிய பெட்டிக்கடை தமிழ்நாட்டில் தான் இருக்கு. So this is the scenario. If you take small industries, see in the small commercial establishments, small industries, இங்கெல்லாம் வந்து poor and lower middle class உடைய employment is completely dependent on this section. And small industries again we have slipped பயங்கரமா from we are in the 24th or 25th place from 15th place or so. Medium industries we have slipped to 27th and 30th rank. We charge very high. Large industries again we are in somewhere around 25th position or so. So there are only two sectors where we are the least. One is up to 100 units in domestic. Number two, when it comes to agriculture power. There also, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Pondicherry, we don't charge for agriculture power. So Tamil Nadu government can be credited for these two alone. But for the rest, it's huge. See, we have to understand that the total amount of units that the people who consume up to 100 units is going to use is a small quantity out of the total number of units that is consumed. So which means if you are going to if you are charging a lot of rupees for the rest of everything, commercial, small industries, medium industries, other domestic segments and all that, it means that the rate at which that you generate electricity or you buy electricity is much more than the other states. It shows the inefficiency of TANGEDCO. It shows that we are, we already know that TANGEDCO is running a debt of more than 1,60,000 crores. See, we had spoken about this earlier as well. I will tell you one more time that in the last 10 years, TANGEDCO had a lot of opportunity. In 2016, grid connectivity happened between the north and the south. Overnight, the exchange rate of thermal dropped from 4.5 rupees to 2.5 rupees in 2016. Then, of course, it increased a little later, but it dropped. Solar has dropped from 7 rupees to today they are saying it's 2 rupees or 2 rupees 20 paise. I spoke to someone was telling me that next year is going to come down to 1.5 rupees.
Who was this someone? I hope not that 4,000 following.
Someone in the solar industry. Right? So therefore, see, you can imagine that the expenses of TANGEDCO, you can see very clearly.
Is actually reducing.
Is reducing. So if your expenses are reducing, your demand has not increased greatly, then the price at which we must be charged should come down.
Correct.
Or at least it should stay the same. But we are continuously seeing in 2022 they raised our tariff. In 2023, they charged from the exchequer almost 70,000 crores was transferred. Now 2024 or 2025, again they have increased. What is happening? So therefore, all this is due to the corruption that is happening in this TANGEDCO. And that is the reason. So this is why we did this Adani project. We are asking, if there is so much of corruption, you recovered all this money from the corrupt. Why are you recovering from the common man? They are already suffering. See, people in the small and medium industries, 2015 flood, then they had this GST issues, then they had this Varda cyclone, then they had COVID, right? Then 2023 flood. See, they are affected by all these natural calamities and other things that has happened. And on top of all this, there is this electricity tariff that is
being added on to
it.
Sir, simple-ஆ சொல்லணும்னா வந்து சில people நினைக்கிறாங்க, why is the entire opposition, why is Mr. Jairam, why is Arappor Iyakkam, why are certain people against அந்த ஒரு individual Adani பின்னாடி ஏன் இருக்காங்க? Peopleக்கு புரிஞ்சு வைங்க that one man or his setup, his system, how does it affect the common man? Why is the common man's life a bit more difficult because of Adani group of industries? Is it just the electricity or is it other factors also that has made the common man's life difficult? Why is the common man's enemy or definitely not a friend Adani?
See, we have to understand. இப்போ இது பேசும்போது நிறைய வாட்டி கோல் இம்போர்ட் ஸ்கேம் பேசும்போது we don't understand what is the relation to us.
Correct.
Yeah. So, இப்போ உதாரணத்துக்கு கோல் இம்போர்ட் ஸ்கேம்ல when we talk about Adani actually buying a 3,500 kilocalorie from Indonesia per kg and selling it fraudulently as 6,000 kilocalorie per kg to TANGEDCO, what happens? 1 கிலோ நிலக்கரியை எரிச்சா கோலை எரிச்சிங்கன்னா 6,000 kilocalorie, you will get 2 units of electricity. 2.1 units of electricity. Let's say at a very minimal efficiency of 30%. Whereas நீங்க வந்து 3,500 kilocalorie 1 kg, அதே 1 kg எரிச்சிங்கன்னா you will get only 1.2 units of electricity. So நீங்க almost double the quantity and the 3,500 kilocalorie double the quantity போட்டீங்கன்னா தான் அந்த அதே அளவுக்கு யூனிட்ஸ் ஜெனரேட் ஆகும். ஸோ therefore என்ன ஆகுது, 3,500 தான் வந்து இறங்குது அப்படின்னும் போது TANGEDCO has to buy a lot more coal, double the amount of coal that they have to buy. So that is how their expenses increase because Adani வந்து fraudulent 3,500 kilocalorie 6,000 kilocalorie ஏமாத்தி விற்கிறதுனால. So this is how their expenses increase. They have to buy more coal. 2021ல EB minister Senthil Balaji said coal காணோம். North Chennai thermal power plantல 2.38 lakh tons of coal is missing. How can coal go missing? இதென்ன ஏதாவது ஃபோனா ஏதாவது ரூம்குள்ளே இருக்குது? It's coal and 2.38 lakh tons. And he said, we will do investigation, அது இதெல்லாம். You know what happened in these 3 years? அதை இன்வெஸ்டிகேட் பண்ண report is now missing. Coal is also missing. The investigation report is also missing now. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க அப்படின்னா, see, coal can't go missing. இவங்க என்ன பண்ணுறாங்கன்னா 3,500 kilocalorie கோல் தான் வரும்போது இவங்க அதிக கோலை போட்டு எரிக்கிறாங்க. பட் வென் யூ நோ 6,000 kilocalorie இவ்வளோ தானே எரிக்கணும், நீங்கள் ஏன் இவ்வளோ குவான்டிட்டி எரிக்கிறீங்க அப்படின்னு கேள்வி வந்துடும் உங்களுக்கு. ஸ்டாக்கில் தே இருக்கிற மாதிரி கணக்கு காமிக்கிறாங்க. பட் தே புட் திஸ் கோல் இன் த தெர்மல் பவர் பிளான்ட். ஸோ ஃபைனலாக என்ன இருக்குது, ஸ்டாக்கில் வந்து இருக்குது, கோல் இருக்கிற மாதிரி இருக்குது, ஆனால் அங்கே ரியாலிட்டியில் இல்லை. So once the Tamil Nadu government found that இது அதானியோட லிங்க்டா, இந்த மாதிரி அதானி அண்ட் அதர்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் லிங்க்டா, அப்போ அந்த இன்வெஸ்டிகேஷன் ரிப்போர்ட் எடுத்து ஒழிச்சு வச்சிரு.
Everything is going missing and I only wish that in all this missing people find out the truth, find out the reality.